Hi, thank you for watching my channel today. My name's Sarah and my channel is called Your True Self. As you can probably hear, my voice is a little bit croaky today. I've had a bit of a cough, and so my voice is a little bit. If I have a cough fit, I apologise and I'll try and edit it out. So today I'm here to film my haul for the month of June, and I will crack right on and start. So the first three bits are ones which I found in the works. I've never really been in the works. I can't remember why I even went in there, but I went in there and they had a whole massive selection of paperbacks which were 3 for £5. Obviously I couldn't resist having a look. Two of them jumped out straight away, and the other one I'd never heard of, but I just thought I'd take a punt because I really like the cover. So the two that I'd heard of so the first one is To All the Boys I've Ever Loved Before by Jenny Han. This one I saw the film of on Netflix, which is one of the Netflix original films, and I absolutely loved it. I watched it on a night in by myself, and it just really is so, I love things that make me feel nostalgic and take me back to sort of my teen years and what that period of time's like as growing up. So I really love this. This is about a girl called Lara, and Lara and her sisters, well, if it's the same as the film, Lara and her sisters are raised by their dad, and Lara keeps a box of letters that she's written to all the boys that she's ever fallen for, and then her little sister finds the box, and basically the letters get released out into the world, and it's about what happens next. So this is like I said, I love the film and I hope the book is as good or better. The second one is one that everyone will have either read or watched the film already, and that is Crazy Rich Asians by Kwan. I wanted to see this at the cinema, but I never actually managed to see it. For anybody who doesn't know what it's about a girl called Rachel Chu who spends the summer in Singapore with her boyfriend, who is called Nicholas, and she doesn't realise that he's from one of the richest families in Asia, or in Singapore, maybe not the whole of Asia, I don't know. So yeah, then she has to kind of get to grips with his status and his family and his friends that live there. I think it's a trilogy. This is the first one, so we'll see what I think of this. The writing, it's not a very big book, but the writing is absolutely tiny, so we'll see how long I put that one off for. And then the last one, like I said, I've never heard of it before. I've never heard of the author, I don't think, but I loved the cover. See if you can see the cover, this is so pretty. And this is called Charlie and Me by Mark Lowery. This is a book about a father and son. The son is 13, I believe, and they've left Preston, which is in the Midlands or the north. Oh my goodness, sorry. I think it's in the north of England. And I feel really embarrassed, I don't even know that. Preston, I think it's that Lancashire. I'm probably making it worse for myself. Anyway, it's in the upper half of England. And anyway, so they're running away. We don't know why or what from. They're running away and they run down to Cornwall, trying to see a dolphin that visits the harbour in Cornwall. And it says they're carrying a secret, and once the secret's revealed, there's no going back. So it's a really little book, but it sounds really, really nice. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to reading that one. It's probably a good summer read. So that's the three that I found in the works. Then I got one book from the library, which I ordered quite some time ago, and I was really excited to read it, and I've now started it. I'm 40 pages in, and this is a book that I ordered because of Charlotte from Tired Mama Tries to Read. Absolutely loved this book, and I really sort of trust her recommendations. She also did a buddy read of it with Mercedes, and Mercedes loved it as well, and that is Waterfalls of Stars by Rosanne Alexander. I absolutely love the cover of this one. It's just so gorgeous. This is a hardback, and the cover is printed straight onto the board of the hardback. So this is about Rosanne and her husband Martin's 10 years on Scomer Island, and that is off the coast of Wales, and it's a completely isolated island. So they basically apply to be wardens of the island when Rosanne is 20 and Martin's 25, and they've been together for about 3 years, and they find out that if they get the job they have to get married before they can go and be the wardens of the island. So this was in 1976. I hope it's not still the same now, that you have to be married if you don't want to be. And they So yeah, they get the job. This all happens in the first chapter, so this isn't a spoiler. They get the job, they have to get married, and they've, for me, 40 pages in, they've just spent their first night on the island. So far, I absolutely love it. I love her style of writing. It's very easy to read, but very beautiful. She does really well at describing the feelings that she's having and how she feels about sort of her, excitement and trepidation about being isolated for what she thinks is going to be a year, but obviously because it says on the cover it's 10 years, obviously they end up staying for a lot longer than just a year. But so far, I'm really, really enjoying it, so I'm really glad that I've got this one. Then my mother-in-law brought me around a book. She really likes thrillers. It's what the main thing that she reads, and she said this is a really good thriller. So I don't read thrillers very often, but ones that I have read that I have really enjoyed and found them really gripping. I'm just not I don't really choose to pick them up, but if somebody tells me there's a good one, I will give it a try. This one is called Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. This is about 3 people. So a lady called Louise, who is a single mum. She then meets David, who charms her, and then it says that comes to a grinding halt when she meets his wife, Adele. And Adele appears to be Louise's friend, and she becomes kind of obsessed with this couple, and then I think it all goes a bit wrong. So it sounds thrilling, like it says on the tin, really. Then the last 4 that I've got have been lent by my lovely friend Hannah. I went to her house for lunch on Saturday, and she gave me a little stack of books to borrow, which was really lovely of her. And one of them, the first one, is a cookbook, which I'm really excited about. So she's vegan as well, and she has a massive bookshelf just full of vegan cookbooks. And so, because I was kind of drooling over the bookshelf, she said I could borrow one of the books. And the one that she's lent me, which I've had a look through, it looks absolutely brilliant. It's called Bit of the Good Stuff by Sharon Collins. Sharon has tried to make this really family friendly for the children as well, because quite often I'll find loads of recipes that I would really like in cookbooks, but I know the children will be like, oh, I don't like that, what's that bit, I don't like spicy, and I just pick bits out and refuse to eat it. So this looks really family friendly. It's got some lovely recipes. It's got loads of baking, which is really nice because I love baking. It's got a whole chapter of soups, a whole chapter of breakfasts, there's a whole chapter of main meals, and it looks just absolutely gorgeous, really, really lovely. And the things that I've looked through, I think they're all things that the children would try. So I'm really, really looking forward to that and giving the recipes a go. I cook for my parents every other Friday, and so we'll be probably having our first recipe from there on Friday. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And then the other 3 books she lent me. So the first one is one which is a non-fiction by Aysha Akhtar, who is a physician in America, and this is called Our Symphony with Animals, on health, empathy and our shared destinies. So obviously Hannah's really an animal lover like myself, being a vegan, and this book is basically our relationship with animals, how we get sort of benefits from each other, how we relate to each other, and it tells different people's stories and how they're coming into contact with animals has helped them on their journeys. And it says that she was abused as a child, and she also came across a dog who was also being abused, and their relationship with each other sort of helped to heal them both. So I think that's how it started, but it sounds lovely. I think it's probably going to be a bit difficult to read in places, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. And then the last 2, so we've got When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit by Judith Kerr. So I've never read this. Myself and the children love reading Judith Kerr books, and obviously she sadly died earlier this year, and so myself and Hannah said we both wanted to read this, and she hasn't even read it yet, bless her. She's still lent me her copy. So this is a story about being in the Nazi occupied Germany as a child, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be brilliant because we love her children's books in this house. And then the last one is quite similar to something that I've read recently, so it'll be interesting to kind of compare the 2. And that is A Woman in Berlin. Oh, I didn't even realise it's anonymous. I don't even know who it's by. I didn't even know that. So this is the wartime diaries of a lady in Germany from the 20th of April 45 to the 22nd of June 45. So only over 2 months, describing what it's like as Berlin was ransacked by the Russian army. So that is, yeah, I guess the fact that we don't know who it's by kind of adds a whole new level of sorrow to it almost, because this is someone's personal experience and we don't know anything who they were. So that's really interesting. But if you've watched my wrap-ups recently, last month I read wartime diaries from the Countess of Ranfurly, who was British, but hers was spanning the whole war. So this is only 2 months, and this is obviously from the German perspective, so I'm sure that would be really interesting. So that's all the books that I hauled in the month of June. Let me know any new books that you've had and what you're excited about reading. Let me know if you've read any of these ones and what you thought about them, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.